once again, even in 93, he's saying, don't be afraid. I have promised to uphold you and keep you.
Yeah.
So God is the one who upholds us with his mighty right hand. God is the one who shelters us in his presence under his wing. God is the one who says, dwell in my presence. He keeps us. He even sends angels charge to watch over us. The Lord is constantly, he cares about us so much more than I think we even let in our minds, because we live in a world that really is just so evil. It's hard to wrap our minds around the love of God, but God is love. And his heart is for you. And even when my grandma died, my mom was sleeping. She wasn't at the hospital that night, or I'm sorry, at hospice that night. And my mom was sleeping, and someone shook my mom awake. And she woke up and looked at the clock. The first thing she did, woke up, look at the clock. And that was the exact minute and hour that my grandma went home to be with the Lord. So an angel came and woke up my mom. And so she could see the time, because she wasn't there. And this is who God is. God cares about every single detail of our lives. God cares. He doesn't say, oh, well, that's too bad. No, he sent an angel to wake my mom up because she wasn't there to see the time. That's how much he loves my mom, and he loves you the exact same. He's no respecter of persons.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there's been many times where all of us have encountered angels. We just didn't know we were encountering them. A lot of times we entertain angels unaware. That's what the Bible says. And you entertain angels unaware. If there's ever been a time where something has happened to you and there's been someone there to help you right away, and then all of a sudden you can't say thank you. They're just gone. I know that's happened to many people. And well, there's angels. God will send his angels to keep charge over you, even messenger angels. Angels are very much should be part of a believer's life. And it's not, and people are crazy that say, oh, you worship angels or whatever, that talk always comes up. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
We worship Jesus Christ, and angels are our friends. They're messengers sent from God. That's who they are. And even if you did try to worship an angel, to be honest, they would say, don't do that.
Right. If they're of the Lord, they will say, no, don't.
Yes, they wouldn't let you. So even if you did, and the presence of an angel is incredible and so powerful. It's so powerful. It's overwhelming. And anytime you have an encounter with God, you're left in awe and all in wonder. If you've had a genuine encounter with the Lord, a lot of times you can't even speak about it for days, because you're so in awe of God's goodness, and what happened to you just ponders in your head. And it's kind of like Mary with Jesus. When he was 12 years old, they found him in the temple listening to the teachings of the rabbis. And they come back and find Jesus, and they're like, what are you doing? We were looking for you for 3 days. What do you? And he's like, don't you know I'm to be here consumed with my Father? And the Bible says that Mary didn't understand that, but she treasured the words of Jesus in her heart, and she pondered them often. So, and then it says the same thing about when Jesus was born, and the shepherds saw the angel in the field, and they came and they said, angels came and sang, and we saw all these angels announcing the birth of your son. It said in the Bible that Mary pondered all that stuff in her heart. And that's what happens with encounters with God, whether he speaks to you in the night or whether he sends an angel. These things, it marks you. It does something to you. And there's freshness always on a special appointed encounter between you and Jesus.